Hi, and welcome to my video on double angle formula for tangent. Double angle formula for a tangent. So if we let alpha equal beta, the addition formula for tan of alpha plus beta is tan alpha plus tan beta divided by 1 subtract tan alpha tan beta. But when we let alpha equal beta, then we have the tan alpha plus tan alpha beta is equal to alpha, and 1 subtract tan alpha, again beta is equal to alpha. So that becomes tan alpha is 2 tan alpha over 1 minus tan alpha times tan alpha is tan squared alpha. So that's the double angle formula for tan. Oh, I forgot to do this side. That's the tan alpha is equal to beta. So we make that an alpha there. So that's the tan of 2 alpha. Because beta is equal to alpha. That's an alpha. Sorry about that. Just forgot to put that going down. So the tan of 2 alpha is 2 tan alpha, 1 subtract tan squared alpha. And again, I have that memorized, or I derive it, and deriving it helps me to remember it, because if I remember how it's derived, then odds are I won't forget what the formula is. So let's do some extra practice. Express as 2 tan alpha, 1 subtract tan squared alpha. So the tan of 140 is the same as the tan of 2 times 70 degrees. And so 70 degrees is 2 tan 70 all over 1 subtract tan squared 70. So that's taking this and expressing it into the double angle formula. And we got the tan of 3a, so that's the same as the tan of 6a is the same as the tan of 2 times 3a, and we write that out. Then it means alpha is 3a, so it's 2 tan 3a all over 1 subtract tan squared 3a. So this is just rewriting it, expressing tan 6a into the double angle formula and the tan of 140 in double angle. Now let's reverse it. Let's express as the tan of 2 alpha, or tan of 2 theta. So it don't make any difference, 2 alpha, 2 theta, but it's a double angle formula. So that means that theta is, theta right here is your 32. So we have the tan of 2 times theta, which is 2 times 32 degrees. So that's the same as the tan of 64 degrees. So theta is 32. Right here, theta is same formula, and we got tan. So the theta is pi over 8. So that's 2 times that. 2 cancels 8, 4, so that's pi over 4. Again, alpha or theta, the angle is pi over 8 multiplied by 2 gives you pi over 4. And again, we're switching it back and forth to get used to it. Okay, let's do some extra problems. Evaluate exact value of, because if we use a calculator and do the pi over 12, notice that theta is pi over 12, so this is the tan of 2, and so alpha or theta is pi over 12, so that's the tan. 2 cancels into 12 6 times, so that's pi over 6, and pi over 6 is 180 divided by 6 is 30 degrees. So what we have a triangle, 30-degree right triangle. We got a 30 and a 60. Opposite 30 is 1, opposite 60 is root 3, opposite the 90 is 2. Tan is the opposite over the adjacent. So in relation to 30, the opposite is 1, the adjacent is root 3, and we have to rationalize root 3 over root 3, so that becomes 1 times root 3 is root 3 times root 3 is root 9, which is 3. So the answer is root 3 over 3. Number 4, solve for 0 less than or equal to theta less than 2 pi. So we need to make sure it's in radians. But I will find it in degrees first and then change it to radians. Here we go. So 2 tan theta over 2, 1 minus tan squared theta over 2. So that means that the tan of 2, so theta, this is the theta here. So even though it's theta over 2, so it's the same as pi over 12. There it is. So that becomes, they cancel out, tan theta is negative root 3. And a negative root 3 is a negative root 3 over 1. Again, we have a special right triangle, root 3. Tan is opposite. So if we take theta to be this angle here, that's tan is opposite over adjacent. So that's the root 3, and that's the 1, and that's the 2. So this angle here, this is a 60-degree angle. This is the 30-degree angle. So that means the reference angle for this triangle is 60 degrees. But we have to add sugar to coffee. Tan is negative. Tan is positive in 1 and 3, so it's negative in 2 and 4. And we go to quadrant 2. The reference angle is 60, right here. And we go to quadrant 4, where the reference angle is 60. So we rotate around here. So this one is 180 minus 60. So that's 120 degrees. And this one right here is right around fourth quadrant is 360 minus 60. So that's a 300. And the answers, 120. Well, remember, 60 is the same as pi, 180 divided by 3. So 120 is 2 times 60. So that means it's 2 times pi over 3. And 300 is 5 times 60. So that's 5 times pi over 3. And these are the two answers that make it true. You could also take 120 and multiply it by pi over 180. Cancel off the zeros. 6 into that goes 2, 6 into that goes 3. Oops, make it a 3. So that's another way to do it. But I like to look at the reference angle as pi over 3 and see how many of them are in here. And I do it faster that way. But if you want to do it this way, go ahead. Okay. And we want in radians from 0 to 2 pi, so there's the two answers. Oops, sorry. Right there. 2 pi over 3 and 5 pi over 3. Now, the last question we're doing here in this video is prove. So notice we have a left side and a right side. So let's let the left side be 2 sine theta secant theta and cos 2 theta over cos squared theta. And the right side is tan 2 theta. It looks like this is the more complicated side. So probably I'll take this side and see if I can work it to here. So let's write it as, we got 2 sine theta, and secant is 1 over cos, and we have, that's cos 2 theta all over cos squared theta. Okay, so that becomes 2 cos theta over, 2 sine theta times 1 over cos is 2 times sine over cos. And this becomes cos 2 theta. And not changing the bottom at all. Just got to be careful. So that's a 2 tan. 2 tan. Okay. 2 tan. Or if I leave, no, I leave it as, let's leave it as sine theta over cos times cos squared over cos 2 theta. And we have, notice that this cos theta cancels here, so we get 2 sine theta cos theta. The square cancel here, that's a 1, that's a 2. I just subtracted 2, subtract 1, there's 1 extra here, over cos 2 theta. And 2 sine theta cos theta is the sine of 2 theta. That's sine 2 theta there, cos 2 theta. And sine 2 theta over cos theta is tan 2 theta. And notice the left side equals the right side. Since the left side equals the right side, it is an identity. And that's, so I decided to take this side and change it to here. If you also, you could, if you wanted to do, you could also take the tan and convert it to, I could start here, but this looks more troublesome, so convert this to this side. This is simple here. Okay, that ends the video. And again, if you like my video, click the like button, click the subscribe button if you wish. Visit my math website, www.mathfullyexplained.com, to find more information about me, my videos, and the content. That's the content on my YouTube channel called Math Fully Explained, just one word. Thank you for viewing my video. Hope the video was of some help to you, except for a few little errors I make. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.